if we look at the overall semiconductor market in India, last year it was close to like $27 billion. We are projecting it to increase to almost $64 billion by end of 2026. Now, if we look at the value addition, what happens in India is in single digits, right? We do not have like a lot of manufacturing here happening in India. The more we create, I think the value addition for India and the opportunity is huge, because we are not a country where only domestic consumption is here. It can be a great export opportunity as well. And most of the categories, if you look at right now, they are growing in nature. If you look at the mobiles and everything, we are at like 600 million smartphones in use in a country of 1.4 billion population, which means there is still a lot of room for players to grow and coexist in this particular ecosystem. Although most of the phones are being assembled here in India, but the value addition is close to 15%, which means we are dependent on other countries when it comes to semiconductor. The wearables, the hearables, those are, we are just scratching on top of it. Those are just 10% of the assembling here in India. So I think it's an enormous opportunity. If you look at the end equipment, right now, that is close to, last year we concluded at $119 billion, and semiconductor content is close to like 23 to 25% of it. So that's how we look at it. This end user equipment is increasing in double digits. It will increase to $300 billion, and that's how the entire semiconductor content consumption will grow in India. The good thing, if you look at in India, what is happening from the trend perspective, the companies like Tata's, the Vedantas, right, they are joining hands with the global biggies. Like we have seen the announcement with the Honai, and then we are also looking at the partnership with Wistron. So that's a great boost, I think. And then comes the bigger piece, how you are the skill development point of things. I think we need more PSG graduates going forward. We need to upskill. So the strong curriculum around semiconductor needs to be there in India. I think that needs to be started at a grassroots level right after student finishes their first stage of education. So that interest, so everything needs to be taken in together, and that's how the entire wheel will start moving in. And it's a 10 to 15 years is what time frame I look at from the semiconductor development point of view.